minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right time obtuse, getting in the fight I might lose. Never really had to pout nice boobs, hoping I'll keep up 9 nights soon. Picking up the mic to spike my views, keep it kinda light, oh like haikus. I'ma take a night to write my news. What's the height I wanna strike my noose? We're never really gonna understand this, why I gotta write a symphony. I'm just making use of what I know, and so I'm guessing I prefer to do it rhythmically. But I never really seem to get it right, the imperfectionist is just a kid in me. Yeah, I struggle as an artist, I'm the face of definition, what's the epitome? And I've always had a problem hating on myself, stacking up my wealth and put it on a shelf, throw it down a well, and maybe I rebel and gave it to the devil, never will repel. People that I see them meeting evil hells, reaching like a loser, seeking to excel. A genie freak that doesn't great up in the strike, my sneakers, you never up to sell. This is why I gotta write a symphony, it's always not a musician, no one so already know it truly doesn't matter, never really wanna get a hit or chatter.
Welcome to Wolf Talk Podcast. I am with Neo Soul today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. And you are Brian. You're Brian, right?
I'm Brian, yes.
And
I'm for Neo Soul.
So, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
For some reason, my sound was all messed up. I got to check that song out. Somehow I got like it doubled itself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, all right.
That's all right.
So, tell me about your band.
Yeah, we've been, I came in late to the band. They were kind of already formed for maybe a year or so. And then got a feeler that they were looking for a drummer. Did an audition and was hooked. Showed my wife the music, a couple songs they had on Spotify at the time. And yeah, playing music for years, and it was just nice to hear something that like I was genuinely into. I've played in a lot of bands. I like the music, but this stuff it just hits different for sure. So I like it. Yeah, it's been a couple years now. I think Facebook popped up with a memory of like, I think it was 2 years. So it's going well.
So do you know how they came up with the name?
Yeah, it's not as impactful as you might think. It came from, I believe, a book. It's just Latin for new sun. But I think as we write, our lyrics are more focused towards, past struggles, things that are constant battles, but also kind of a renewing of our mind and body and soul, of just trying to figure out life, trying to piece it together. So I think it's a fitting name. It came from just maybe randomness, but I think it's now kind of giving more purpose or meaning to that name of a new sun.
So now you have that song Let Go.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that before I let people hear that.
Yeah, definitely. What anything specific you'd like to know?
What was the reason behind that song?
That would be a good question for Maeve, singer. The way I interpret it is definitely just moving past something. It's always a constant battle of if you want to stay in a situation, in a struggle, in a conflict, because it might be easy. But yeah, sometimes just letting go is easier. or not easier, the better option. Moving
Right.
on. Yeah. So that's my interpretation. I think it's a good song for people to interpret in the way that they choose.
All right. Well, I'm going to share a little snippet of it. I can't play the whole thing because I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, right on. No worries.
But here we go.
I can see it in your eyes. I've become someone you despise. I wish you knew how hard I tried to make you feel alright. Why can't you see the person inside me? Back and forth we go, destination unknown, lost in the cold, no place left to go.
That's a very good song.
Thank you. Yeah. And actually, fun fact, I wasn't in the band during that recording or anything. That was the song and Stargazer. Those are the two songs that I heard that got me hooked. So that one will always have a special place in my heart. Yeah, it's a really good song.
Well, now you know how to play it.
Yeah, now I know how to play it. Yeah. I'm always kind of chills when I get to play it because it was just the way that I was perceiving it is just like, this is a really good song. This is quality, you know, and I get to be a part of that now. So it's really great.
So you guys, well, what got you into music?
What got me into music? I think I was thinking about this the other day. There's that feeling when you hear a song and the same song doesn't have the same impact for certain people, but I think most people have that feeling of just like you get in the zone, either you're working out or you're crying, you're mourning, you're feeling something. And I remember feeling those feelings at a young age. And I think I was listening to like Chicago, just stuff that my dad listened to, Fleetwood Mac. I think one of my first albums was like Dookie by Green Day.
Green Day.
And that's when I started getting into like heavier rock stuff, I guess. I also had a Hanson album I'm really fond of. So that stuck around. But I think that's what got me into music, is just kind of chasing that feeling, trying to better interpret my feelings. And also I wanted to feel, I went through the emo phase and I wanted to feel that, I guess. And music was a big part of that. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I'm sure you've had support along the way.
Yeah, definitely.
So you guys touring?
We are working out our first little mini tour, we're calling it. Being later in the years, we're all full-time jobs and responsibilities at home. So we still want to chase that dream, but we're going to start small. We're going to do a short tour, about 4 shows, just to test the waters, see what we can do. But that'll be October. At the end of October, we're going to just head around local states. We're based out of Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. So we'll just head down south for a couple states and then back up.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time either way.
Well, you're nowhere near Ohio.
That nowhere near Ohio, but I actually flew into. I'm on a work trip right now, and I actually flew into Cincinnati and drove out. I'm in Butler, Pennsylvania right now. I don't know if that's too much info for live stream, but
Well, I mean,
come find
you're,
me.
I mean, if they really want to try, I mean,
I know, right? Yeah, but yeah, I spent a couple hours driving through Ohio today. So yeah.
So I'm an hour and a half away from Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay,
So I don't
pretty
know how
close.
close around that is to
I
that,
think
but
I think I'm about an hour. I think I'm about an hour. I'll be in Pittsburgh Wednesday or Thursday, making my work rounds. But yeah,
well, that's cool.
it's a nice area. It's a little rainy today, but it's all right.
Yeah, it was yucky.
Yeah,
So you guys working on anything new?
we are. Yeah, I think we have about. I mean, the guitar players, everybody's kind of just dishing out ideas. So it's a constant. Like we have a lot of content or a lot of stuff to use. We have about 4 or 5 songs that are pretty close to being done. Um, I think we're really excited. We're eager, but we are also trying to take our time to make it good. We're not just dumping lyrics on it or something. We're making it meaningful and important to us,
Right.
so that it'll hopefully translate to others that this is something we care about.
Well, that's awesome. I'm so glad to hear you guys are doing good.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
And you get that little first tour going.
Yep.
So
Yep.
hopefully soon you'll be able to hit Ohio.
Yeah, that'd be great. Hopefully we could someday hit all the states.
So where can everybody find your stuff?
I think Spotify is probably the go-to. We do
Mhm.
have a couple music videos up on YouTube. That's always a good place to go. If you go on our Instagram, it's NeoSoul NE, I believe. You can find a link tree to all of our websites and everything. You can buy some merch, all that good stuff. But Spotify's always the go-to.
Yeah, that's everybody's favorite word.
Yeah,
Spotify.
yeah. It's just easy. Yeah, that's where all the songs lay.
So out of all the songs you guys play, what's
Yeah.
your favorite?
It's a good question. My favorite drum-wise would probably have to be Requiem for Desire. It's a little more complex in drumming. I don't know how the guitar players or bass player vocalists feel about that song, but for me, it's a fun one to play. I think my absolute favorite is probably Stargazer. We've been closing out our set with it. It's just a heavy song, and it's a fun one to play.
All right, everybody needs to go check those songs out
Yeah.
on Spotify.
On Spotify, yeah, or Apple Music. Yeah, I don't judge, but yeah, I just use Spotify, so that's what I'm used to.
So anybody, you want to tell anybody else about your anything else you got coming out?
That's really about it. I mean, we're just we're starting kind of from the beginning at a new band, so all those struggles that someone might face when they're in their teens, or we're facing them. So I'd say just any local band that you can go out and support, it means a lot.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, you don't have to come and support us. It'd be great if you did. Check out our music, whatever it is. But wherever state you're in, just go check out some local music. Because yeah, they're making it for others. They're trying to invite
Right.
them into the life and what the artist or the musician's trying to get across. So yeah, support local music.
All right. Well, thank you for joining. We'll definitely have to have you on the show again.
Love it. Thank you.
Sorry I caught you on a trip.
Hey, that's okay. No, I'm grateful. The whole band's grateful for this opportunity.
All right. Well, definitely, if you guys head out this way, let me know. I could probably hook you up with some things. So
That would be great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. I hope you have a great day. And thank
You
you
too.
again. Stick around a minute. I gotta. Okay. All right.